you'll see Dak Prescott. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Cowboys and the Commanders next on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Ball teed up, Austin Seibert out for the kick. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State fourth-round pick in 2016, who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
And there's certainly still people talking about the game. The buzz is real. He posted unbelievable numbers last.
There he goes on the right side. Hits the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
And quick to the left, it's caught. And defenders are there to get him at the line. That was Micah Parsons making that play. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? From the gun, it's Daniels. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go.
1st down, here's Dak. Connects on the crosser. Escapes a defender. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Once again, Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The The Cowboys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Not even 2 minutes in, Brock, and they've already got 2 touchdowns up on that scoreboard.
Okay, even by the standard the elite offense set every season, this is some incredibly fast-paced scoring to begin a game. They got off the bus ready to roll full speed from the start.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. And he's brought down for a loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Check.
On second down, Robinson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Collects this at the 35. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. Big man's showing up the yards. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 20-zip lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And this drive will start inside the 25. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Daniels from the pistol. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
A toss now to Robinson. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and short, Daniels. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. This one taken in by Zacchaeus. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So they bring Tressway back out there for another punt. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. The Cowboys are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we play through November, you can see that this hot start has continued. He's the NFL's leader in touchdown passes.
There we go. Right there. 47. 26.
This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Trying to work quickly now. From the 34. Bails out of the pocket quick. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Hut.
They'll start the drive with Eckler. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Go.
They put a receiver in motion right.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 11. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Another score here in this 1st quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he gets him around 6 there. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hey.
From the 36. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Washington first. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Press away on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Collects this at the 32. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cowboys headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And I know we're normally discussing his work leading the passing game, but wow, we've really had to take note of what he's done on the ground. He's leaned into that part of his game early. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Ferguson's got it, complete. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
Quick throw to the left is complete. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Hey, kill.
Elliott running out of the gun. Has a lane inside the 25. And he has this all the way down to the 23. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
46.
Right back to Elliott now. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense working quickly.
Hey, kill.
On 2nd down, a run with Elliott. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Prescott now on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Elliott. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Elliott can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. They'll try with Elliott. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys continue dominating in our opening half. Lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. and he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
They bring Way on to handle the punt. Cavante Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Dak. It's caught. Ferguson. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
Finds him on the crossing route. Jukes one defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st and 10, Prescott. Escapes the pocket. Throw complete to Lamb. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Derek Forrest able to make the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Another throw for Prescott. Forced out to his right. Finds a man right side. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
A give on 3rd to Elliott. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
26.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Has it in close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his play's really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Prescott has that offense moving quickly.
Number 47. 26.
Elliott goes up and over for the touchdown. The Cowboys making this a laugher before halftime. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys continue adding on to that lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And coming off a 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He's on the move. He takes it himself. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play fake here, Daniels. Throwing the out route complete.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Complete. complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first. Now Daniels off the play action. He beams one deep right side. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Cowboys take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
The visitors and Ezekiel Elliott just about set to get going on offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we gotta assume this drive, Brock, likely gonna end in a touchdown as well. Flushed out of the pocket. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But Kate, the good news, you got 2 more downs to try to find a first.
Short pass brought in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Yeah, here we go. I take. Then we're going to 53. 26.
Cut out left. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Yeah! Here we go. 26.
Dak throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's gonna run for it. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Yeah, here we go. Kill. 26.
Trying for it, it's Elliott. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 46. 26.
Elliott. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside. Defense.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys tack on 7 more to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Got his target, Zacchaeus. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Again, Daniels to the air. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here. This one taken in by Zacchaeus. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first. From the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get this one to Brown. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Andrew Booth. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
The visitors and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Hopefully they've drawn something up here, Brock, because not a lot of time left to get this inside of field goal range. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. Reaches the end zone, touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys get more points to end a lopsided first half. There's time to chide him about poor tackling later, Brock.
And I probably will.
And you probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well, but let's not let the missed tackle take away from excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle, okay? I think that's the key, and open the door for that touchdown. As soon as he slipped that stop, his mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Commanders ready to get their offense out there for the final time in the first half. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They'll stick with the ground game here. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Daniels from the pistol. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. On comes Tressway to punt this one. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Starts his return from the 23. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the 3rd quarter. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the... Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot. Ready.
Robinson on the inside give. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
Ready.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
I go.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd down.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And they're whistling for a stop here. That's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Punt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. The return begins on their side of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be their football.
Yeah! There we go!
First down, here's Dak. Flush down now to his left. Hauled in left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, here we go! Hey, kill!
They run it from the gun with Elliott. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, is it?
Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often?
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Ready, go!
Out of the gun, Daniels. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
3rd down give to Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So out now comes the punter. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. And another mistake for them here. This punt had way too much on it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Throwing on first is Prescott. Ferguson's got it, complete. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Finds his man over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Yeah! We're going to 54. 126.
Elliott's on 1st and 10. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Yeah! Here we go! Right there! 26.
From the 38. Ezekiel Elliott makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, Perry. Everybody, kill.
Trying an inside give to Elliott. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Once again, Elliott. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
And in for the Dallas touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Commanders set to take over. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Daniels on 1st down. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Roll! Alert!
An option give to Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. He has it at the 33. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. 1st and 10, Prescott. Looking right, and he finds him. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. And that completion gets him up to 400 yards in the football game. No, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often. Dak now from the gun. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Elliott straight ahead. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. We're working quickly here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Dallas. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Aubrey good on the point after. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
77. Commanders nothing. Brendan
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Cowboys.
And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Daniels now. Has a man, it's Brown. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
A give left side, here's Robinson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. Takes this one at the 40. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. This offense running out for a new series led by their running back. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Dak to throw. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Yeah. Here we go. Right side.
Man in motion here.
26.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Throw complete to Lamb. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And as they keep going to him, he's now across 200 yards in what's become one of the most productive games he's had so far in his career. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 26.
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Here we're going to 53. 26.
Elliott running out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
Here we go.
goal at the
Hey,
2-yard line.
Kill. 26. 26.
Complete on the option. And in for the Dallas touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Commanders nothing. Brendan Aubrey.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Huh.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
At the 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cowboys get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take! Here we go, 46!
Here's Zeke on the carry. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Prescott has that offense moving quickly. Throwing here on 2nd and a handful. And he will score! It's a Dallas touchdown! The Cowboys throwing 6 more on the blowout. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Commanders nothing. Brendan Aubrey to kick.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the...
Ready!
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go! Check!
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's taken in by Eckler. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. On now comes their punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half.
Yeah! Here we go! Hey, kill!
First down, here's Dak. It's taken in by Lamb. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take!
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Headed out right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that, getting out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down. Prescott now on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. That's caught for the 1st. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Everyone, kill. What do you think?
They give him now to Zeke. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Yeah!
From the 17. That finds Elliott complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down. Going with Elliott here. Oh, he lost the football. And the Commanders pick this one up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field, but unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to... While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Play is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After review of the play, the ruling
So
on
the
the
review
field is
saves them a
reversed.
turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Forced out to his right. And he's got it! Had to lay out for it, but touchdown! The Cowboys are running them out of the building! It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.